Hello guys, I'm Monik Mukherjee. Now I'm back with the next video of Carbines in which we will discuss our old friend Reimer-Teinman reaction after we have discussed the alkene addition which we have already discussed in the previous video. So let us get started. Now one thing you might have noticed caused by as evident by the immediate absence of smile on my face, that is, yes, I'm using PowerPoint. So let me tell you what happened in a small way. Well, my pen broke. Yeah, I used a Wacom 1 pen. So it's a third class writing tablet as we can see, and it completely stopped working. Now it no longer works. So I have to use PowerPoint lectures. Don't worry, I'm happy. Huh? Okay, so let's get started. Don't worry, I won't cry. So what is Reimer-Teinman reaction? Well, this is a reaction which we use to convert phenol into salicylaldehyde. As you know, this thing, as I have pointed here, this is called salicylaldehyde. This is also a para-substituted acylation, but this is not our major product, okay? This is our major product, this one. And another thing you can notice from the very first is that, well, this is an ortho-substituted product, this is a para-substituted product, right? And what do we get feel from this? An EAS type feel, electrophilic aromatic substitution. So yeah, all those who have studied well in class 11 know, you will have already been gotten this feel that yeah, something is happening, something like electrophilic substitution might have happened. So everything would be cleared once you see the mechanism. Okay. First step is pretty easy, carbene formation. You already know if you saw the previous videos. If you haven't, again, my finger is just showing the link to the video, nothing else, don't worry. Now what will happen, this is the basic medium as you remember. So phenoxide ion would be formed, this thing is called phenoxide ion. Let me write with mouse, and please appreciate I'm writing with the mouse. Okay, this is the second step done. In the third step what happens, this is the EAS. As you know, this vacant orbital which I had forgotten to draw here, EAS happens as this is an electrophile, it loves electrons, electrophile. This was the ortho substitution, this is the para substitution. So the EAS happens. Now we are sure this was EAS. So all the 11 good studying students have already reached their comfort zones. Okay. Now let us continue the mechanism. This is a bit complicated. Now see, first of all what happens, again from here H plus is lost from here, right? This step is cleared, and after this H plus is here lost. This minus charge came on top of this carbon, and there was a hydrogen attached which I forgot to show properly in the previous video, but now you know. You should see hydrogens with man ki aankh, hai na? Okay, now what happens? Hydrogen leaves, as of course this is an OH minus medium, and if OH minus H plus goes, what would be formed? Water. So water is already there in the solvent. After that what happens? This minus charge again backlashes, this again goes on top of oxygen. Now from this water, this minus charge would abstract a hydrogen and again form this. After forming this, what would happen? This would again backlash, and again this minus charge would reach here. After this, again rearrangement happens, this goes here, this here. Basically these are resonating, okay, resonating structure. I have shown all the resonating structures that happen so that you can understand it properly. Now what happens, this step is most important after the EAS. As you can see, basically, wait a second, let me change the color. A nucleophilic attack now happens, nucleophilic attack. Okay, this OH minus is not just a good base, it's also a very good nucleophile. And what happens, it substitutes both the chlorines and creates this thing. We have PHO minus, here we have CH, here we have one OH, here we have another OH, this thing. But we know two OH are unstable in just one carbon. You might have read in General Organic Chemistry or some chapter. Yes, I know. Imagine Dragons concert is going outside, so please ignore the thunders. Now what will happen? Water would leave from here, and along with that, in this step, intramolecular proton transfer is happening. And if intramolecular proton transfer happens, what would happen? This O minus would grab this proton from here, and finally our ortho substituted product has been formed. What was our ortho substituted product? Our major product, which was the salicylaldehyde. Now see, basically we have already done Dimer-Steinman reaction, don't worry anymore. Suppose we use CHBr3, what would be the products? Exact same products would be formed, exact same products, but different intermediates would be used. Instead of, wait, let me erase this ugly ink for once. Okay. Instead of the chlorine wala carbene, you would get bromine wala carbene. And you might have heard or not heard, you have definitely know from the previous videos. Again, I. Click the I button if you haven't seen the previous videos. That this is 2p, this is 4p. So back bonding is less. If the back bonding is less, this is less stable. And if this is less stable, what does it mean? It is more reactive. More reactive. Again, I have to write with the mouse, it's extremely irritating. So this reaction should occur faster than the normal Reimer-Steinman reaction. But why is the normal reaction used? Because CHCl3 chloroform is much easier to produce and much more widely and cheaply available than this thing. This CHBr thing, this is a strange thing indeed. Okay, so this is one thing you should remember, that more stable carbene equal to slower reaction, less stable carbene equal to faster reaction in this case. Okay, so thank you guys. Like, I shouldn't have said faster reaction per se, this would be more reactive. Okay, more reactive, this is what the exact thing was, because you know reactivity is inversely proportional to stability. Because exact on the rates we shouldn't comment directly without any data. Okay, so let me remove this. If you have written it in your notes, please remove this, we would need more data to comment about this. Okay, so thank you.